Julian Assange's supporters staged a demonstration outside Britain's High Court as the WikiLeaks founder sought to block his extradition to the United States on charges of espionage. Assange himself was not present owing to ill health. During the two-day hearing that ended Wednesday, defence lawyers argued that Assange was simply doing his job as a journalist by publishing the stolen US files.
Particularly when it covers issues such as war crimes, crimes against humanity, accusations of torture, extrajudicial execution. These are really serious matters that are in a significant public interest. And as a result, they say it's outside of the extradition treaty between the US and the UK. The second argument they made, building on the first really, was that this is covered by freedom of expression.
Assange faces 18 US federal charges relating to allegations of hacking and theft of classified material.
The US argue that Julian Assange's revelations, the revelations that he published, endangered US national security and put some of their sources at risk.
In 2010, WikiLeaks published a trove of stolen diplomatic cables relating to the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, which Assange said exposed abuses by the United States military. US authorities say Assange revealed the identities of informants, endangering their lives. Assange was first arrested in Britain in 2010 on unrelated allegations of rape and sexual assault in Sweden. He jumped bail and sought refuge inside the Ecuadorian embassy, where he stayed for 7 years. In 2019, Assange was evicted from the embassy and imprisoned for breaching bail. The British government signed an extradition order to the United States in June 2022 after failed legal challenges. Assange's wife, Stella, has repeatedly claimed that the 52-year-old's life is in danger.
It's an attack on all journalists all over the world. It's an attack on the truth, and it's an attack on the public's right to know. Julian is a political prisoner, and his life is at risk.
Demonstrations calling for Assange's release have been held in cities across the world. The Australian Parliament last week called for Assange to be allowed to return to his homeland. A decision by the High Court is expected to take several days or weeks. If the judges rule in his favour, Assange could lodge an appeal against his extradition. If the legal bid fails, the case could be taken to the European Court of Human Rights. However, Britain could seek to extradite Assange before European judges could rule on the case. Henry Ridgwell, VOA News, London.